How would you like to have a powerful, professional-grade password manager that lives entirely inside your own home? Most of us have heard of Bitwarden, one of the most trusted names in digital security. But today, we're talking about Vaultwarden. This is a lightweight version of that same high-end protection that you can run yourself on a tiny computer called a Raspberry Pi Zero 2W, or you can use any Raspberry Pi if you happen to own one. Why would you want to do this? Well, monthly subscriptions can be annoying and expensive, and even with the best companies, there's always that nagging worry about storing your most sensitive data in the cloud. With this setup, you can rest easy knowing all your credentials and vault data are stored locally on your own hardware. Nothing is in the cloud, and no one outside your home can touch it. And the best part, it stays out of your way. You don't need a bulky computer tower. In its protective case, this little security appliance is about half the size of a granola bar. You can hide it behind a couch, under a cabinet, or anywhere near your Wi-Fi router. It uses less power than an LED night light, costing about $2 a year to run. Once it's plugged in, it works exactly like the big commercial services. You can access your passwords on your iPhone using Face ID, on your iMac, iPad, or MacBook using Touch ID, or on your home desktop with a simple PIN. It gives you all the modern conveniences you're used to, with the peace of mind that comes from knowing that you are the only person who holds the keys. This kit contains all the hardware you need. If you don't already have one, though, you will need a microSD to USB adapter in order to connect the card to your computer. And this kit is available from Amazon in Canada for less than $60. Similar kits cost about $45 and up from Amazon in the United States. For about the same price, Amazon offers an alternative version of this kit, but with a metal case instead of plastic, fully assembled, but without a power supply. Download the Raspberry Pi Imager for your computer from the official website shown. It's available for Windows, Mac, or Linux. After installation, open it from your Start menu. It will first ask you to select your device. For this presentation, I'm choosing the Raspberry Pi Zero 2W. Again, if you have a different model, select that instead. The operating system we want is found under the category Other General Purpose OS. DietPi is perfect for this device. It doesn't use much memory or storage, and it's designed to run without a keyboard, monitor, or mouse. Installing our password manager is easier with this choice than with most other options available. By default, the box labeled Exclude System Drives is checked. This will prevent you from making any catastrophic errors in choice. The imager will list all the storage devices that are connected to by USB. Select your microSD card carefully. You don't want to make a mistake because whatever you choose will be completely erased. When you click Write, you'll get a warning, your last chance to change your mind. If you're sure that you've picked the right card, click I understand, erase, and write. To ensure your Pi connects to your Wi-Fi router and can be accessed from your computer, you must modify two files as shown here. The first file gives it your network name and password, allowing it to log in automatically. The second selects a lightweight version of its SSH server. Safely eject the card from your computer, then slide it into the slot on your Raspberry Pi. Connect the micro USB end of your power cable to the port on the Pi, and plug the other end into a power adapter that came with the kit. Find a suitable location and plug the adapter into a standard 117-volt wall outlet or power bar. Give it a few minutes to boot and complete its initialization. From a terminal on your computer, type SSH root at dietpi.local. The first time you connect, it will ask you if you really want to proceed. Type yes. This is just setting up the encryption handshaking for secure communication between this computer and your Pi. If you later log in from a different device, you'll need to do this same step again. The initial password is DietPi. It will prompt you to change it and verify the change. It's also a good idea to set the IP assigned to your Pi as static. The best way to do that is by logging into your router, finding your DietPi entry, and telling the router to make it static or fixed. Now it's time to install your vault. In your terminal, type DietPi software. You'll see this screen. Navigate using your up and down arrow keys. Move the cursor until search software is highlighted, and then press enter. Type Vaultwarden and press enter again. It will display a list with Vaultwarden highlighted. Press the space bar. This will place a small asterisk next to it, meaning I want this one. Then press enter to begin the installation. Once you are back on that main menu we saw earlier, you will see a new option at the bottom. Install Go. Install the one selected software. Use the down arrow to navigate to that line, to highlight it, then press enter. A confirmation box will appear asking if you are ready. Select the OK if it is not already highlighted, then press enter. What happens next? Once you hit that final OK, the menu disappears and the screen starts scrolling with text. This is the broad brush part. You don't need to do a thing. The computer is now downloading the software, all of its dependencies, setting up the security, and building your vault. This takes about 10 to 15 minutes. When the scrolling stops, the Pi will ask you if you want to reboot or restart. Press enter to go ahead. Once it's back up, your private vault is officially open for business on your home network. With your server running, the final step is migration. First, open your current password manager settings and export your data to a .json or .csv file on your computer. Next, initialize your new vault. Open your web browser and go to https://dietpi.local. You'll see a login screen. Click Create Account. Enter your email and choose your master password, which should be a long, secure one and unique. This is the most important step. Your master password is the only key to your encrypted data, so make sure you write it down. Once your account is created, install the Bitwarden browser extension if you don't already have it. And you'll have to do that for every browser that you use. In the server URL box, type https://dietpi.local. This redirects the extension to your Raspberry Pi instead of the Bitwarden server. Finally, log in with your new master password. Go to Tools, Import, and select the file that you saved, and click Import. Your passwords will be copied from your computer into your private vault, completing the setup. You now have your own secure password manager. As tiny as this computer is, there are still a couple of optional features you can add. The first is Pi-hole, which is a digital shield for your entire home network. It automatically blocks ads and invasive trackers for every device connected to your local area network. The second is YOURLS, which is a URL shortener. It's a tool that lets you turn messy, long web addresses into short, easy-to-remember links. Both of these are found in the same search menu as we used earlier. Since your device already runs 24 hours a day, adding these features is a simple way to get even more value from your new tiny home server. Thanks for watching. See you next time.